Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And that bill didn't even start yet, y'all, but it's ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. I've been covering this Will Smith and Pinkett, Jada Pinkett at this point. Topic for some years now, even before the whole slap at the Oscars, blah, 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 right? And I said this before and I'll say this again. Fellas, put yourself first at all times. Stop competing with other men to get whatever chick. For damn sure, stop competing with her exes, any dudes that she had crushes on, sleeping with, whatever it is. Stop doing it. Put yourself first, because you will never, ever be that person or that guy, in her eyes. This is the same woman that had her daughter write a goddamn letter to her dead ex-crush boyfriend or dude she was sleeping with. I don't even know what to even call him anymore. Talking about, oh, please come back and make my mommy happy again. This is insane. And to make matters worse, to put a little salt on the damn wound, everybody was like, oh, Will Smith was defending his wife. He was defending his wife. He was defending his wife. Now this just makes that basically obsolete now. It means nothing, because this wasn't your woman and has not been your woman for 7 years. But let's get into it, man. I ain't trying to monologue too long.
There's so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
right,
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
And why is that even funny, man? Honestly, why is that funny? This man, Will Smith, shout out to Will Smith, man. Bro, this man has single-handedly carried you your entire career, because it's not like Jada Pinkett had a goddamn future. It's not like you see people Googling, when is Jada Pinkett's next movie coming out? The last movie she was in was The Matrix 4. I wasn't excited to see or to let alone hear that she was about to be in it. When I saw her role in damn Matrix 4, I was like, yo, they could have deleted all this crap. It wasn't even all that. Her claim to fame is to constantly, in my opinion, speak down on Will Smith. You wrote a memoir, you wrote a book. Okay, congratulations. What did the book cover? Oh, in 2016, me and my husband split apart. We're no longer together because of ABC 123 and da 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 da. Ma'am, that's all. That's literally the only thing that's selling your book, is people want to know the details of why y'all broke up. But let's keep going.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. This interview on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen was taped a year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? You know, maybe I don't know. I mean, I'm baffled, really.
Yeah, right.
Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple. They even faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend. Neither let the public know they had already split. So I guess my question is, I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
Except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us.
Yeah.
how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup. Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, well, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
I have so many questions.
So do I.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, I mean, I got a million questions. I have a million questions, man. Something that she said that kind of, I mean, a lot of things she said, honestly, but one of the main things that stuck out to me, she was saying, you know, we just got tired of thinking the other person was going to be something or someone else, right? Something to that effect. And we all know who she wanted. We all know who she wanted before he passed. And unfortunately, she never mentally, emotionally, spiritually got over that passing when he died. Got herself into a relationship, quote unquote, right? With Will Smith. And if I'm being brutally honest, man, it shouldn't have happened because he was the rebound. He was the person that she needed to numb the pain, to numb it. He wasn't the person that that could come to heal her because she has to heal herself. So now here you have 23 years later, a man that wasted 20-something damn years of his life. What can we learn from this, fellas? Leave the first time. You're sitting here running around doing these open relationships and all this, that, and a third, having these quote unquote entanglements, stupid stuff. Listen, as someone, and again, you know, my previous relationship wasn't considered open, but it was, you know, we would bring other chicks in. So I guess that would be considered like, I don't even know what people call it nowadays. I can't keep up, whatever. Having an open relationship, fellas, where you sleep with other women and she sleeps with other men, I'm telling y'all right now, bro, it sounds disgusting. It's horrible. It's one of the dumbest decisions that you can make. And like I said towards the beginning of this video, everything that you've done, Will Smith did at the damn Oscars, literally makes no sense now. Oh, he was defending his wife. That's not his wife. They've been living separate for 7 damn years. For 7 years. So what happens now? But let me hear this.
It was the strangest kind of revelation to realize that these two people have had separate lives. I mean, they have not called each other husband and wife in all of those years.
Except for the appearance everywhere they went.
Except for the appearances, right, including at the Oscars.
Yes.
And, by the way, there's a whole chunk in this book that we're going to get into in the Dateline special and also a little later here of what happened in that moment when he said, you know, get my wife's name out of your mouth, that kind of thing. Yeah. There's a whole backstory there, too. But Jada is candid and honest in this book. I mean, she's saying things that she's never said, so they've kind of been living this pretend life publicly.
For years.
They knew the secret. They know it.
So now she's telling everyone.
Yeah.
But they're not divorced.
Nope.
So they're separated.
And they don't plan on it. They don't plan on getting divorced.
I think a lot of American families can relate, though. I think there's a lot more distance between husbands and wives than anybody ever really talks about.
Yeah.
But this sounds like something.
Yeah, that's a bigger gulf.
Yeah, it's a bigger delta.
We have a lot more on this conversation. I was fascinated by her, by the way. First time I'd sat down and spoke with her for a long period of time.
Oh,
you read the book?
I read the book from cover to cover. Yeah, we're going to do a special on NBC News. It's called Jada.
Yeah, y'all can go ahead and watch all the other stuff, man. Bro, listen. Her claim to fame, the reason that she's able to stay in the limelight, because she loves this, is with these books. She can't get any damn movie roles, and if she does, it's going to be supporting roles, little cameos, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? In the videos, in the movies. Will Smith, I said this before, I hope you find healing. I hope you get over this. I hope you find the woman of your dreams that can actually love you and treat you with respect because you deserve it. You are what's considered an A-list celebrity, an actor, but a celebrity, businessman, all those other things. You had a huge hiccup with what happened at the Oscars. It happens. Nobody's perfect. You know, hey, listen, if y'all want to go over my hiccups, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all gonna look at me like, damn, I know you was. It happens. But you need to leave this woman alone. This woman don't give a damn about you. Look at how she laughs and smiles when she talks about being separated. She's so happy to be away from you. She loves this. And you deserve better, Will. As someone that grew up watching Will Smith, all of his damn movies, you know what I'm saying? I'm a 90s baby. I grew up watching Fresh Prince. This dude was hilarious as hell to me. I was in elementary school laughing my damn ass off every time he did that little twist thing with his head, with the cap on his head in the intro song. I always thought it was funny when I was in there second grade, third grade. It was hilarious. I'm done, man. I'm gonna comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for